What's up, everybody? Squirrel Man's back again. I'm sitting here in my house, finally. Sorry, no blue towel. You can look at my bright house. I love being home, man. How many of you drivers, every time you come home, you really consider not going back out? You're just like, you know what? Fuck that job, man. I can do something else. And you just really consider, and you're like, oh shit, I left all my stuff in that truck. I gotta go back anyway. That's me every time I come home. Yeah, I seriously consider not going back out a lot. My goal is to not go back out by like next summer. I really like to find something else. There's a couple of things I'm considering. The very least, have some kind of local driving job. And the number one reason why I don't want to go back out is because I'm worried about my health. I want to lose weight, man. I really want to lose weight. Like, I'm like 198 pounds right now. I'm trying to get down to like 150 because I'm like 5'6", man. I'm supposed to be like 145, 150. And man, when I was younger, I was a little bit chubby, and then I got into amazing shape in my 20s. I looked amazing, and then years went by, shit changed, and I put on weight again. So it's like, so those of you out there who have been fat, been in amazing shape, and then got fat again, you know exactly what I'm talking about, man. It sucks. You know, it's different if you've been fat your whole life. You know, you've never seen what it's like on the other side. It makes you miserable when you know what it's like, and then you don't have it. Some guy commented, I won't say his name. He basically said, he was like, you're trying to build a channel. You ask for comments and yada yada, but you don't reply to them. And I'm like, dude, I totally understand what you're saying, right? But I'm not going to reply to every single comment. I will reply if you have a question. I will answer your question as best as I can. But dude, if you're watching this video, you know who you are, because I think you just said this like yesterday. But like I said, I'm not going to reply to a statement or a story. You know, I will read it, and you'll see that I gave you a thumbs up, so you acknowledge that I read it. But I'm really not going to reply unless it's a question, you know? And I do my best. Y'all don't realize, I read everything y'all put there, but I don't have time to just go and reply to everything, you know? It's like, and some of the stuff, it doesn't need a reply. It's just some guy telling me a story or making a statement, you know? But I read all of it. And I appreciate you guys. I really do. Everything you guys say. I very rarely get any negative comments. So that tells me I'm doing something right, you know? This video wasn't really like a trucking video. I was trying to just give you guys an update and where I'm at. I've been home now for what, going on 2 days. Super happy, man. I got to finish a project that I've been working on. Well, it's almost finished. It's mostly finished. Y'all want to see? I just finished this today. I got a few other things I got to put on it. But yeah, this is like something I've been working on, and I got some money in this thing, man. So those of you who don't know, like, you can see just that trigger was money. I'm not even lying, dude. So anyway, I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to go out and play with my new toys. Anytime I put together something new, because when I don't buy those, I build them. I build them piece by piece. I pick out each individual piece and I put the whole thing together like Legos. You know, I think buying those whole is stupid. Like, it's just not. It's just a waste of money. When you can just build your own. That's my theory in life. Build your own. You know, don't just go buy it whole. I mean, I don't know. There's two different types of people in this world. There's a person that just wants to go in there and lay some cash down and get the product. And me, once I know how to build something, I'm like, why the hell would I ever do that? You know, I'm gonna build my own the rest of my life, and I'll probably build 20 more of those things. So, I mean, I already got a few of them. Anyway, really appreciate you guys. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you guys following me when I'm on the road. Because when I'm on the road, man, sometimes I'm miserable as shit, man. I talk to you guys just to pass the time. Because, you know, sitting in that truck, for you rookies who haven't even gotten a truck yet, you don't know what it's like sitting in that truck all the time, man, especially when you're by yourself. You know, you got to have something to do. I highly suggest you try to get out of that truck and exercise. But for some of you older guys, you don't have that fire in you anymore. And it's hard to get out of that truck when you could just easily lay down and watch a movie. You know, you're like, oh, fuck that, man. I'm not going to do it. You know, it's hard. When you get older, that flame inside of you gets smaller and smaller. You know, it's not like when you're 20 years old and you're just full of piss and vinegar, man. You just want to go run 5 miles. You know, as you get older, you know, and you older guys watching this, you know that flame gets smaller and smaller. It's up to you to keep that flame lit, you know. And part of keeping that flame lit is trying to stay in shape, you know, eating right. There's something I really want to say to you. Gaining weight sucks, but you don't have to. If you get in some kind of a plan, you know, you don't have, maybe you won't lose a bunch of weight, but you won't gain weight. So it's like the difference between finding a leak in your house and plugging it. You know, maybe you haven't got around to fixing the damage yet, but at least it's not leaking anymore. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So that's where I'm at right now. I plugged the leak, but I haven't fixed the damage yet. So I'm really happy about that. So that's one of my big motivators for getting out of the truck too. I would consider getting into gunsmithing, man. That's something I always want to try because that's like one of my favorite hobbies. You know, my other hobbies is working on building dirt bikes. You know, I used to love building dirt bikes, man. I'd buy a piece of shit off Marketplace and just make that thing look like brand new. But it would take me months, and it was so much money, you know. That's why I prefer to just tinker with the guns, because what I just showed you, I can build that in a couple of weeks. I mean, it's nothing. It's super easy for me now, you know. So if you're looking for a hobby, that's a great hobby, because to me, it's not what I'm building. It's the fact that I'm building something, and that's what keeps me happy. I just need to be tinkering with something, putting together something, and watching it come together in front of me. You know, that's what makes me happy. You know, I hope at least one of you out there knows exactly what I'm saying. You know, it's not necessarily what you're creating. It's the fact that you're able to create something, you know? And if you've never done that before, I can't explain the feeling, man. It's awesome. Plenty of you watching this right now are like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Yeah, you can. The reason why you think you can't is because you're too scared to try. And like I said, it doesn't have to be guns. I mean, it could be so many things, you know? Maybe you like cars or there's just so many things you can build on your own, you know? So anyway, I wanted to give you guys that update, where I'm at, what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. I went to the gym last night. I got in a good little session at the gym. That felt amazing. I'm really happy about that. So anyway, like, share, subscribe. Oh, and like I said to that guy, I hope you're watching this. Dude, I'm reading all the comments, bro. And I've said this numerous times before. Before I go, I want y'all to know this if you know anything. The stuff that you guys put in the comments is my biggest inspiration to make that next video. So when you guys ask really good questions or you tell a really good story, that is what inspires me to keep making these videos. You know, I've said that numerous times and I'm going to keep saying it. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Common sense ain't common.